You guys want to see somewhat of a miracle? Hold on, let me get it on better lens. So he started coming with a couple more of them little bumps. We have it all under control though. Trust me. I just haven't done it in a few days. Hold on. Let me get this camera styling. But look, I want you to see something. I want you to look at his hair. We'll get into different lighting because I got too much light on me. I'm in front of a window and I do not have clothes on. Hold on, Dazzy. We just gave him a bath, so it's all real pretty. Hold on. I just want you to see something. Okay, I want you to see the thickness of this. If you were, I apologize. If you were keeping track to see what happened, it's been a long time. And I don't know if I responded to everybody, but I think we all gathered that this is a common problem. You're seeing hair because I just started finger grooming him, and I'm not going to do it in here. I'll do it outside. But we're going to have a little faith, I think, today. I'll do a little bit. I'll thin it out. I'm not going to go for, unless there's a huge patch. But the chlorhexadine gave my dog back his comfort. Sorry, I'm in Zoom. Because it's not natural, so I'm not like gonna advocate for it for much more than what it just claims. It'll kills microbes and microorganisms and off surfaces and mites, things that might live on whatever, and it works. You only get a couple days though, and so what you do is you kill them off without poisoning him, and you have to. It's circumstantial. So with him, it was getting bad, but it wasn't bad. He didn't have bald spots. He wasn't chewing. Trust me, there's many things going on here. Okay, not just food, not just this, not just what he came with, whatever, it's all playing a part in what we deal with. But I don't know if I'm in the right lighting. Sorry. But so at one time I could show you this angle and you would see gray skin through all that hair, because I'm literally showing you down the grain. And that's thick for him. If you go up, the scar tissue starts to come back, and in the thinning, that thinning has always been there, but it's thicker than it's ever been. This might be a patch. We'll have to get that when we get outside, but I know that he's got to get rid of some winter fur, and the condition that he's sort of, so to speak, had was he could not shed his own hair. I had to pull it out, or there could have been more than one thing going on, and it was being kicked out. His regular hair was being kicked out, so I could have stimulated that. I don't know, but I've had less of a need to thin him out because this chlorhexidine killed off everything that was fucking his skin up, and then it just started growing back, and it's been kind of slow. And it might even be thicker than it was in the winter, because all of that stuff came to a head in the winter. So Chlorhexadine Gluconate, it's a solution. You can get it on Chewy.com by the gallon. You can get it on Amazon by the gallon. Any feed store by the quart probably. And then and then for the ears. So that was just the first part. I'll be quick because I gotta go. So for the ears, for the left ear, that he had this infection going on. What's up, buddy? How you doing? You gonna say hi? You gonna say hi? Say hi. That's how he says hi. I had this inflammation down at the bottom, basically on the back side of his lobe, and it's the lobe. The back side of his ear. It's the lobe that literally fits like a cookie cutter into his canal and protects his canal from blunt trauma. And the acoustics, of course, is set up a certain way. But it's that lobe that covers the canal, and it got so inflamed it was giving him like a swimmer's ear effect, because he was shaking his head was sagging while he walked. He looked miserable. Guess what? A couple of things that they recommend just won't work, and you know why? Because the stuff they give you on the store shelves is not as good, not as potent. The doctors will always have more concentrated versions. But guess what did it? Guess what did it, guys? So don't. See, he's still getting this itchiness. Don't. There's probably a patch of hair growing through here. I'll follow up with it tomorrow. He's been hitting that leg. But you see a couple bumps. Anyway, guess what did it? It's the most common vaginal yeast infection medication there is, okay? And I literally bought a tube. So I would never advertise for someone, but that Monostat or Miconazol is what it is. It's the Miconazol. You've seen it for jock itch, you've seen it for yeast infections, because it is in fact an antifungal, and that is in fact what the food is getting metabolized or something into by these guys, and yeah, every day, 2 times, 3 times a day, cleaning it out with a swab in between a couple of applications. You know, don't do too many without cleaning. I have this little, acidic solution. It's just some cheap dog ear cleaner solution. A little bit of alcohol, a little bit of salicylic acid probably. Yeah, sure. It doesn't need to be hardcore. Just clean it. That's not the medication. That's just going to clean things. You can actually irritate things with that stuff. But the antifungal, don't. And that was his right side. But to be fair, we just got out of the bath. He's kind of cleaning up. His skin's real tight and itchy. So actually, you're not seeing any kind of behavior that's odd. It's better. He used to roll around on the floor and flop around and and just like, because his skin was so tight. Every time it rained and we came in, he'd just geek out. Okay, Bubba, we out. You're gonna help people today. All right, you're gonna help them. They gonna figure it out. We all gonna figure it out, and we need to get you outside shaking off. Peace. So I hope that if you've seen the other videos, if you haven't, you might not know what I'm talking about right now, but if you've woken up to what looks like hives, you need to go get Chlorhexadine Gluconate. That's that. And if you got something going on in your ears, see what cleaning does. Don't be dumb. If you smell a foul smell, you need to clean that out. And yes, the Monostat 7, within a couple of weeks, that smell never came back. That sweet, yeasty shit smell. Okay, peace.